Good morning. What's up, bros, hoes, and people? I don't know. This is where it's Gucci Mane. It is July 29th, and they are still talking about the baby and Rolling Loud. A lot of people, especially I'm noticing a lot of YouTubers who are in the gay community are titling their videos "The Baby Homophobic Rant" and Rolling Loud. What the baby said to me was very silly. It was insensitive, but I cannot call it a homophobic rant. And so I want to talk about a couple of things that's going on with people reacting to what happened at Rolling Loud with the baby and what he said. I did a video yesterday about it. So I just was on YouTube searching, scrolling, and then I so happened to come across Night and Day Network, who I follow. So make sure y'all subscribe to them because they have great videos. They have a lot of videos of the Jaguar Wright when she was exposed in the industry. So make sure y'all follow this channel, Night and Day Network. He had a video of their live and I wanted to react to it. So let's get into it. I'm also live on my Instagram live, and make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube and make sure y'all follow me on IG, where's Gucci Mane _. Let's go.
Who are defending what was said at that time.
I don't think it's a defense, it's only an explanation.
It was people are standing in defense of trying to say what was said was right, when at that moment it was not right.
I do agree with
it was just not right. The reason it wasn't right or appropriate is because if somebody, gay, straight, because everybody can get AIDS, no matter who you are. If they were in that, if they were in that audience, and this person says, if you don't have that deadly disease, AIDS, raise your light up. You know, like I was telling my people, you don't know if somebody just found out they had it. They were just like, you know what, I just want to get away, go to this concert, whatever, or they're dealing with a friend who passed away from it or whatever, and you say this, it's just insensitive to people. I mean, I understand you said they said it in the hip-hop club back in the day, whatever, but
no, still present,
it's disrespectful.
President, and if I may say, okay,
and everybody, I'm sorry, people are saying freedom of speech. It's okay to have freedom of speech, and there's a difference from having an opinion and freedom of speech and being insensitive and disrespectful. Those are two different things.
Okay, now listen, when you say the word disrespect, one must intend to be disrespectful. If he said something that someone took as disrespect, but he didn't intend it to be taken that way,
that's to you.
No, I mean, yes, sir.
Nothing to him. It wasn't disrespectful to him. But you can't tell somebody.
I can't tell nobody that you're right. I can't tell anybody that they were or were not disrespected. No, I can't. What he said is that he didn't intend to be disrespectful. He was saying it was I guess you could call it call and response. Sort of like if you're from California, it's a part of certain people's shows. It's a part of DJ show. I just compared it to if you ain't got no STDs and your pussy clean, let me hear you scream. I've heard that shit several times.
And that's what I was saying on my video yesterday. I have been going to concerts. I remember my very first concert was the Scream 2 tour. Good morning. And I was in 8th grade going to my first concert. And all the concerts when I became an adult, people would say stuff like that. If you just see the street, make some noise. If you ain't on that shit, make some noise. Like, you would hear them say different shit like that. So to me, it was just like, this isn't something I haven't heard before. So this was like, this is really what people say at concerts.
This ain't the first time. So that's what I'm telling you. So in knowing that, I know he did it intending to be disrespectful. So if he didn't intend to be disrespectful, why are we treating him as though he went into something and did something on purpose?
I'm not saying canceling him, but I'm just saying once you saw that people were offended, all you had to do was just say, if I offended anyone, I apologize. But
this is the problem. We're forcing people to apologize for things that they aren't sorry for. He meant what he said. He meant make some noise for those who are HIV free. He meant that. Make some noise for the women who have wet pussy. So how are you want somebody to apologize? You literally just said don't cancel him. That's what I'm saying. People don't know what they want for him. Because I would rather you just keep that energy and say cancel him, this is that. Don't teeter-totter. Well, we don't need to cancel him, but he should apologize. What do apologizing do? Because you can apologize and still not mean it. So to me, it's like, what did y'all really want? That's what I'm saying. What's really the end point? What's the goal? Because you just said you didn't want him canceled.
To turn around and say, my gay ass supporters know this, and y'all know I didn't fucking mean that. But it's just like it was like you apologized, but you still didn't own up to the mistake you made. And when you're a celebrity,
I do agree with that. The little half apology, he should have just not even apologized or whatever. I do, because it was just like, what?
You're in a different status of other people. I'm not saying just because you're a celebrity, you're better than anybody. But when you're at it, people look at you different. So you have to be mindful of some of the things you say. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. I'm not saying it's perfect, and people they make mistakes. But just be mindful, because now that you have put yourself in this position to be a celebrity, now it's like, hey, I can understand that what I say.
I can understand that to a degree. I do believe that if you're on stage, kind of like, I'm doing what I'm doing for the purpose of the party. Just like if a comedian is on stage, they doing what they doing for the purpose of a laugh. That's just me, though, and I can't make nobody else feel like that, but that's just how I feel. Because we look away when white people be in the crowd saying nigga, and if they catch us, and if we catch them in the Walmart doing it, it ain't gonna pass, it ain't gonna fly like that. So the stage is off limits. You see what I'm saying?
That's like if a white person got, it's just like if a...
That's just like, I saw somebody on tweeted that y'all would have really canceled Bernie Mac. It's a fact. Y'all would have, all the great comedians would have gotten canceled. All the great comedians, all the great comedians would have gotten canceled. They've said all type of things that would be considered homophobic, way worse than what the baby said. So when he's on his platform where his artistry is, that's his stage at that moment. That's his artistry. So I get that point too that T.I.'s making.
White person was to get on the stage and say, if you ain't a nigga, put your life in the air.
That's his
content. You're gonna get up.
And he didn't drop a derogatory term.
See how you, and that's a fact. He did not drop a derogatory term. See how they trying to make it. People, even the comparison of homosexuality and blackness needs to stop.
Like the F-bomb. He didn't say the F-bomb. He said the N-word, but he didn't say the F-word.
It is the word. You don't know who is in that arena that had AIDS.
Why is he responsible for all of that? He's trying to give y'all a good show. Why he responsible for all of these people's thoughts and concerns and their emotions? Why did he become responsible for that? He was responsible for everybody.
Just say, if you ain't broke, put your lights up. If you hear the turn up,
so you're telling him what he can and cannot say. This is the point. Freedom of speech is under attack. So he's basically saying, you could have said if you're not broke, you could have said. He said what he wanted to say.
But to say if you don't have this deadly disease, AIDS.
Well, listen, I'm not trying to excuse anything. Because every man is accountable for his own actions. I'm only merely attempting to explain how it could be tangled in some confusion and trying to untangle. I feel like anytime we have moments like this is a teachable moment. It's a time for you guys to understand some things about us and for us to understand some things about you.
We understand. Trust me, we understand about y'all because in this world, the straight community is supposedly the alpha male, honey. So we understand.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. Because
we understand.
Y'all got solid cats. It's solid cats, there's gays, and it's some suckers, some straight men.
Right,
and vice versa. Ain't nobody slow like that, bro. Everybody know better than that. Everybody know better than that. But this is what I'm saying, though, bro. So you saying if you're a celebrity, you have this elevated, I guess,
because now you're.
But at the same time, please allow me to continue. At the same time,
go ahead.
At the same time, we're supposed to be equal. Y'all want us to treat our fans like they are equals. But And then you want us to have some different kind of set of rules when it comes to other stuff. So which is it? Is we all the same and then we all equal and we all, you know what I mean? Or are we held to a different standard and we play by different rules? Which is it?
Now, the reason I say celebrities are looked at as a different standard is because when you have a person who's just walking around with just, you know, they're living a regular life.
Real quick, he talking about celebrity standards. ZOIE could be considered an internet celebrity, right? But this the thing. You're talking about the baby. You got other things you need to worry about. Because I remember it was a time when they was saying on the YouTube streets that you was meant to talking to little boys. And they had receipts. So you policing the baby's words when you need to police yourself. See, you gotta worry about you gotta pay attention to who's the spokesperson. Joe Cool or whatever, he like to twerk his ass on the pole or whatever, it's cute. But y'all need to pay attention. Neither one of these men's house is clean. No one's been convicted of anything, but I'm just telling y'all what the word on the curb is.
Y'all's life isn't regular anymore because you have cameras in front of you. You have paparazzi.
Everybody got cameras with social media. You got a camera, I got a camera. We're talking no cameras right now.
If you were to go out to eat right now, cameras would be like, oh my God, T.I. is here. But when you have a regular Jane person go out, they're not going to say, oh, Susie's here. So now when you go out, you have a different fan. You have white people looking up to you, black people, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Italian. So you have different lives, different walks, gay, straight. You have different people. So you have to be mindful of all these people and mindsets that are looking up to you. Me and this hood y'all who live this way, so all y'all have to understand how.
No.
So it sucks that that's how celebrities have to walk around. But it's just you have so many people that respect you that when you say something that's that they feel is inappropriate, it's just like, damn, this is who I looked up to and they said something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you may have a fan that does have AIDS. So if a fan that does have AIDS, you just told them, oh, if you don't have this deadly disease, raise your light up, they're going to be like, what the fuck?
That's my point, the word majority. You may have a fan that has AIDS, but then you have 20 that don't. So, is he supposed to talk about the majority or the minority? That's the problem. People are forgetting the word majority. Okay, it might have been a fan, it may have been a fan. Like I said, what he said was stupid. What the baby said was stupid. No one's defending what he said. But to sit up here and police this man as if he's the first person to ever say some shit like this at a concert. It ain't even like he was on Instagram Live just randomly talking. And it's interesting to me how now they're calling Boosie gay, they're calling the baby gay. Notice, so that's cool to put that gay stigma on men who are speaking out against homosexuality, saying that they don't want their sons to see that. So now they're gay. That don't make sense.
I think the misunderstanding is that you feel
it's
I'm
crazy.
trying.
You know what I want to talk about too? It's interesting to me how they'll call Boosie and the baby gay, but y'all won't call Young Thug and them gay for how they're trolling for gay. You see that? Won't call Thug and them, but you'll call Boosie gay. You'll say Boosie gay. Oh, Boosie, Lil Nas live in Boosie mind. Boosie talk about Lil Nas. No, what he's saying is he don't want his son seeing niggas sucking dick and being naked. It's like you can't have an outside opinion. If it ain't the gay way, it ain't okay, and that's not fair.
Not you. I'm not upset with you. I'm just trying to get you to understand why people were upset.
But it's not that. I don't understand why they're dealing with it the way they are.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he should be. I don't think he should be canceled, or they should. I don't think he should be canceled. I don't think they should drop labels and all this other stuff, or take away his Baha-Man. I don't believe that. I just feel like he should just be like, he should hold himself accountable to understand, hey, I offended some people. But all that, take him down. He shouldn't be rapping. He shouldn't be this. No, I don't believe that.
I think we can agree on that. I think we can definitely agree on that. And just to be clear, so you feel like because he's a celebrity and he has a following and we have followings, but people hang on our every word, and we have an opportunity to present ourselves in front of far more young people and other impressionable people, that we should not make people feel alienated by being homosexual, correct?
Y'all should make people feel alienated.
Yeah, so I don't think you should make them feel strange or feel uncomfortable about it, right?
They're not strange. It's like with the
all right. No, I'm saying we shouldn't do anything that would contribute to.
A group of people might be offended by what the baby said. A group of people are offended by what's going on, and they agree with Lil Boosie. Some people don't want to see that. They don't want their sons and their daughters to see it. They have that right. That's my point. People have
to
the
making
right
them
to
feel strange for being that way, right?
I feel like they're people just like you.
They are absolutely, and we love you guys. We love you guys.
You do, not all of them.
Man, we love all of you because y'all are.
You do.
Huh?
You do, not all them.
Man, I mean, anybody who don't love another human being is because they lack love for themselves. You dig what I'm saying?
You gotta take your homeboys that comment.
But I'm only responsible for me. I'm only responsible for me. But look, here's what I'm saying. But the same way you feel that way about him, not wanting him to make people who are gay feel uncomfortable being gay, we don't want people from y'all community who are in positions where they have followings and where they have access to the youth and people follow them. We don't want them to make straight people feel uncomfortable being straight either.
Okay, but listen, if they're not touching you, trying
so why that same rule don't apply to us?
Listen, if they're not,
it ain't even about homosexuality, it's about sex, period. And that's the issue, because a lot of times I think Boosie. What is? Let's look at the definition of homophobic, because I don't want to call Boosie homophobic because he's the same nigga that was with Messy C. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all remember that when Boosie and Messy C did a project together? Having or showing a dislike or prejudice against gay people. See, I don't think Boosie's homophobic. It's a difference between I want them people to die and I don't want that shit around me. Because we work with gay people. I don't think Boosie's homophobic. I really don't. I just think that a lot of these people, especially these men, Boosie almost got 40, have an old way of thinking, and they not. To be honest with you, I think Boosie trolling. I'm just gonna be Boosie be on Fed TV. I think that Boosie is supposed to be, you know how like they created that whole Biggie Tupac beef. I think that's what this is. I think Boosie is supposed to be like this martyr for it, because Boosie literally was just with Messy C, and it's like, how was you with Messy C? You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see what Messy C had to say about it, because I'm trying to see. If you see this, I got a better picture on my Instagram, but this Boosie right here and this Messy C right here, and he was, leaned up on him, and it's just interesting because what's happening now, some of these people are about to start coming out. In fact, we can't want to see the shit without it being homophobic. Be mindful of the industries where all them playing their role. Exactly. Boosie is playing a role right now. That's why I don't really give him much, because I see past it. You sitting on Fed TV. I told y'all years ago, pay attention to Boosie, and I always told y'all what, Fox and Webby need to watch their back. Boosie is going to sacrifice niggas. Boosie is supposed to be the opposition. That's what I get from it. I don't feel. Don't get me wrong. I do feel he feels that way, but I feel like it's by design. I don't feel like it's because I don't feel like he really would give a fuck. Niggas been gay for years. You know what I'm saying? So why is it you keep on going on live? You keep saying all this stuff. I think Boosie definitely. I think this is all premeditated. That's how I feel about it. That's why I don't give it too much energy, because I just think it's all premeditated.
Nice video. How can y'all tell? This is what I'm saying. How can people say that that's making you feel uncomfortable because he had guys in a shower?
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about
if you go up under that shade room and other people's comments and out of their mouths, people were saying.
Why can't people be uncomfortable with if they're not? Okay. So are y'all telling me that lesbians are comfortable seeing two gay men in the shower? Let's talk about it, because isn't that the L in LGBTQ? Where are the lesbians? I would love to hear the lesbians, because it's more than just the gay man that's in LGBTQIA. Because from my understanding, L is lesbian, G is gay, LB bisexual, G gay, T transgender, Q questioning, I don't know what I is, A, and I don't know what the I and the A is. I don't know, but it's interesting to me. It's always the gay men out of all the LGBTQIA. It's always the gay men that have this issue. Why can't people not want to see it? The lesbian don't want to see it because she like pussy, right? So do you think the lesbian want to see gay men? And that's okay for the lesbian to say, I'm not attracted to that. What's the problem? I'm uncomfortable. Just like for the gay man, he don't want to see no pussy, right? Because he like dick. And there's nothing wrong with the gay man saying, I don't want to see two pussies pumping on my TV. It shouldn't be no problem. People should be able to respectfully say, I don't want to see this. Because I see more love that Lil Nas get than hate. Actually, some lesbians enjoy watching gay men porn. It's sad the baby is losing cool points for all of this. But honestly, he needs to be knocked down a bit. He has little man syndrome. Lesbians who strap on stuff. Some do, some don't. I don't know what people do in there. I don't want to put that on everybody. Every lesbian don't like strap-ons. You know what I'm saying? See, I never got into the baby like that. I like that song with him and Megan Thee Stallion, Cash It. I tried to listen to the album, the first one. I didn't like it, and that was it for me and the baby, So I don't really have no feeling for him, because he sounds the same on every song to me. So I wish he would go harder, like with his verses and stuff. I really do. I wish he would elevate himself, because every song he sung, no, it's the same. Him and Megan Thee Stallion sound the same to me. That's why I can't really get into them.
With every journey you take, be rewarded.
It's just interesting how people can't just disagree. That's my point. There's nothing wrong with somebody saying they don't like something. Why is everybody so offended by this? I don't like that. Like, so what? So let's get into this too. We're gonna pause this for a minute. So in the neighborhood talk, it says 66-year-old Leslie Jordan says he didn't feel comfortable about his sexuality earlier in life because of people like the baby. So we really about to do this? We really about to do this, y'all? We really about to do this. So people like the baby made you. See, here we go. This goes back to what Cat Williams said about self-esteem. Because if you are comfortable in your skin, it don't matter what people feel. Gay, straight, whatever. Blue, pink, black. So people like the baby is the reason you felt uncomfortable about yourself. Okay. I don't even want to play the clip because I just feel like it's stupid. Like, for somebody to say that. People like the baby made me feel. Can't nobody make me feel shit about shit. That's a self-esteem issue. You can't blame him for that. For you not wanting to live however you wanted to live. I feel like when it's all said and done, now, when being a lesbian myself, I feel like the baby comments, they were unnecessary. I agree with you. They were unnecessary. They were stupid. They were insensitive. They was unnecessary. They were very unnecessary. Especially since the event had nothing to do with being gay, or it sure didn't make sense. But see, like I said, at concerts, I've heard that. I've heard that at concerts. I've heard people say, if you STD free, stand up, put your lighters up, drug free, whatever. So I've heard that at concerts. So for me, it wasn't abnormal to hear. I'm just being honest with you. I've experienced it, so maybe because I didn't get offended by it, some might. And people, this is the thing. I'm not saying people don't have a right to get offended. Because what he said was insensitive, it was stupid. But to say he went on a homophobic rant is the issue. That's all I'm saying. I can understand if he said he didn't feel comfortable coming out. Exactly. How are you going to say he didn't feel comfortable about his sexuality? That's a personal problem. People can't make you feel uncomfortable. Like you said, it would be different if you said coming out. or letting people know you were homosexual. That's cool. I could feel that. But for you to say you didn't feel comfortable about your sexuality because of people like the baby, let's go ahead and watch it. Fudge it.
There'll be repercussions.
You know? Pay attention.
You know, it had been around enough to even know, and so you just didn't. You know, it had been around enough to even know, and so you just discount that. You know, it's terrible that he's been given a platform. You know,
right.
because of his job, but there'll be repercussions.
You
know,
think
he'll
so?
Figure out. Yeah,
I feel
you know,
like
you
he's
can't
an
go around
agent.
talking like that. I would like to tell him that I'm 66 years old.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly comfortable with who I am, what I am, and the reason that didn't happen earlier in my life was because of people like you. You know, it had been around
we putting this
enough
on
to
the baby
even know.
It's the baby fault you didn't feel. It's people like the baby that made you not feel comfortable with your own sexuality. See, goes back to self-esteem, loving yourself. Because not a soul could tell me nothing about me. Losing freedom of speech and thought this was propaganda for us. Soon you won't be able to have free will. And that's what they taking away, our freedom of speech and our free will. That's exactly what this is about. He can feel he can feel how he want to feel. If he wants to say that his own event probably wouldn't have gotten as much backlash. Then we got Elton John. I said the gay community are bullying rappers.
Everyone, you know,
Yeah, you got a lot going
up
on.
in arms and upset about what the baby said. Now,
Yeah,
I understand
on the algorithm.
people saying
Yeah,
that they feel that it's
They
insensitive.
be trying to jump in on the algorithm, so that way.
I think you guys have to understand
so when
that on stage
when you look it up on Google
and not
or
the
YouTube,
place
T.I. name
that
will come
rappers
up.
go
Didn't nobody
to
have
be
to,
sensitive
but-
and soothe everybody's feelings. It's the place to go to have a good time. I thought we kind of let our hair down and disqualified the biz, because if we supposed to not trip, if we see white people saying nigga singing along with the song, how is we held to such a high standard of morality? Like, just to be honest. So it seemed like it was a safe place and it's all done in fun. You know
And
what I mean?
then nobody
That what
booed
I,
when he said it.
that what I
Keep
thought.
that. Pay attention to the
Okay.
crowd energy. Did anybody start booing when
So,
he said that?
Everyone, you know, up in arms and up. If that is the case,
Okay, it is. A
why
story.
do words
Bruh.
cause such a visceral reaction that will
See, I was the
lead
same man
to
that
someone
told me about
trying
his
to
daughter
attack,
being
villainize, demonize, crucify, condemn?
I don't know. You got, and I told
And
her they
like,
trying to put that baby
it's
to make us forget
that
about
shit
this
is
sexual
that shit is
trafficking.
like,
We
now
forgot
you
they
bullying.
posting that
You know what I'm saying? We all stood up on behalf of gays and lesbians and people in the gay community because we thought it was some bullshit for y'all to have to be bullied. But I don't think any of us did that to feel like you would now have the authority to come and bully us.
I told y'all, it's an algorithm. People be wanting to.
If
right,
that
okay,
is the
you set a
case,
lawyer up, okay?
why do
People just be wanting to be in the algorithm, y'all. So when it's looked up and searching the search engine, their name comes up. There you go, back home. Hello. Oh, that's Jocelyn. I'm good. How are you? Right, what is up with the T.I. case? Because we definitely... Let's see. I want to hear somebody from the gay community and what they have to say. Hold on. Because I'm one of the people
Stop taking your generic multivitamin. I'm going to fill you in on a little not...
I told you, all the gay YouTubers that I know of, they going in on him.
But this is crazy. Boosie is just not worth it. So, Lil Boosie is out here threatening Lil Nas X on the behalf of the baby. Okay? Which, by the way, has nothing, literally nothing to do with what the baby said. Lil Nas X music video, let's be very clear for everybody in the back. Lil Nas X, his performance, him being a gay man, has nothing to do with the insensitive, ignorant statements made by rapper DaBaby at Rolling Loud Miami. Nothing at all. Okay? But what this shows and a complete example of is jealousy, fear, and blatant homophobia, and some down low tendencies. All these straight men are worried about what gay men are doing.
I have to disagree. I don't feel like these straight men are worried about it. They're not going on their pages. They're not. You get what I'm saying? I disagree with that. It's on a public platform. That's the problem I have, is that when these gay men say they're worried about what this gay boy is doing. You guys, he was on a public. What was it? Lil Nas X was on the at the BET Awards, streamed millions of viewers in public. People are going to have views when you do things in public. Social media is done in public. So if you do something and you post it on your page and I so happen to see it, whether I follow you, don't follow you, like you, don't like you, guess what? There's a button that says I can do comment. So, you know.
I don't get it. So before I start going in, Boosie decides he wants to jump in and defend DaBaby, okay? And much like T.I., he threw in Lil Nas X. Take a listen.
Everybody not with their nephews.
Everybody not with their nephews.
Everybody not with that shit. You just can't put that shit on everybody and expect it to be cool.
I wish he would have left it there. I wish he just would have left it there. And I wish he would have said, if that's what you do in your bed, that's fine. But people don't want their kids to see that. I understood that point. But once he started talking about beating his ass, I said, oh, you lost me.
Nah, they say he won't perform naked on stage for charity.
Even if this wasn't the PC, because you know right now we all have to be PC like, in this generation. What is this, Z?
You know, be even-sided, man. Be even-sided. You know, you don't feel that disrespect going dance naked? You don't think that's disrespect in front of boys who trying to be straight? It's totally disrespect. Totally disrespect. If I'm at awards and he go up there naked, I'm gonna drag his ass off stage and beat his ass.
One more day left.
Yeah.
Friday Eve, Charlotte. Friday Eve.
You let a nigga dance naked in front of your children.
We got one more day.
Or you like dick too?
So the nigga.
Nah, I agree with him. You let a nigga dance naked in front of your children. I agree with that. I definitely do. Hey Dave, how you feeling?
Threatens Lil Nas X and says he would basically beat Lil Nas X up for dancing or performing naked or performing, you know, basically being gay.
No, that's not what he said. What he said was, if some kids are there, you see how he skips C, that's important, right? He said if kids are there though, I will beat him off that stage. If kids is there, he like it. He literally said if he performing and kids are there is what Boosie said.
A lot of people don't understand why I be at these niggas. Why I don't respect none of these niggas. And why I say when these police be out here popping these niggas, I don't run to it. This is why niggas like Boosie.
No, what it is because you're gay first. You don't care about your blackness. This is an example of what I'm talking about. Because what does Lil Boosie have to do with that everyday person that's getting shot by the police? Whether they agree with seeing a naked man on stage or not, they deserve to get killed. They don't deserve your support as a black man, because you're a black man before you're a gay man. Before you take that dick, you're still black, right? So for him to say that lets you know, like I told y'all, they be gay first, and that's the plot. That's why I say LGBTQ, that business, that LGBTQ group, that is not for you black gay people. It's a plot to make you feel your sexuality is more important, and it's not. You taking dick is not more important than you being black. I'm telling you, you see what up? This is how a lot of these, I see it all the time on YouTube. That's why I said I wanted to hear a gay man's perspective on it. Because you hear, they going to end up telling the truth. They going to get so riled up, they going to tell the truth on themselves, how they really feel. He just said it. Boosie wrong, right? Even though he didn't quote Boosie correctly, because Boosie definitely said, I would beat Lil Nas, beat him up off that stage, boy, if he was dancing around kids. Ain't that what Boosie said? He didn't say, oh, him just being gay. See? That's a lie. You're creating a false narrative now.
Threatens Lil Nas X and says he would basically beat Lil Nas X up for dancing. Or
hold on. I wanna pull it up what Boosie said. Because I'm the type of person I like context. Because I want to show y'all exactly what Lil Boosie said.
Bitch, go get fucked on TV, nigga. Put a porn out, bitch.
That gay shit. Everybody not with it. It's not cool for everybody. You can't make no everybody not on that gay shit. Everybody don't want to get fucked in the head. Everybody don't want to suck another nigga dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody not with that shit, you know?
You running through them guys early when I was working, it's gonna probably be 40-40.
This motherfucker said he won't perform naked for charity.
The ones from I think
I don't suck a dick on live.
Ah, put your lip pussy lips on live, give you $1,000. This nigga said, go suck a dick on live. Period. You might, at this point, I'm with you. At this point, go suck a dick on live at this point. Why not? Right? Because that's what y'all want us to be okay with it. Suck a dick on live. Give the people what they want. At this point.
The fuck, go on suck a dick on live, nigga.
I'll give you $1,000.
Fuck the ass of all other big rappers on live, nigga. Look, nigga, you wanna turn out like you wanna get naked in front of kids?
So they all gay for in the industry.
Go suck a dick on live, nigga.
If we talking reality, we all know, here on my page, we all know that these rappers is gay and they have to perform homosexual rituals. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. What? Oh, you done got your bags.
Look, I
already said this is all a show. This isn't even real. You get what I'm saying? That's why I ain't giving it that energy. I just think it's funny.
Everybody don't want their son sucking another nigga dick, bro.
But I do agree with him. Everybody don't want their son sucking a nigga dick. Remember, that's true. Remember he said, put your pussy lips on live, I give you $1,000. Hey, that was my song. I ain't gonna cap. It was a bop. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was a... Whoever did sway the remix got to that. Hey, Shay, he said, put your pussy lips on live, I give you $1,000.
They fucking with the baby. Fuck with me. I'm in the chain. Fuck with me. Yeah. Bitch ass nigga.
I'm trying to video where he was talking about the kids. That's what
You a faithful little motherfucker. Jump on stage while don't you jump on stage. I'm gonna snatch your bitch ass off stage, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna snatch your bitch ass off stage.
Even if you were right yourself, you can't, in this day and age, you can't say nothing publicly no more. Right, I see both sides too. I see, that's what I said. I see the gay community side as far as people are saying insensitive things. That's still more than, that's the side I see. But for Armand to say this is how a lot of the gay community feels.
Performing naked or performing, basically being gay.
No.
Now, a lot of people don't understand why I be at these niggas. Why I don't respect none of these niggas. And why I say when these police be out here popping these niggas, I don't run to it. This is why niggas like Boosie, niggas like the baby. I'm not running to protect these niggas.
A home stimulus program is giving homeowners up to $3,708 every year.
I told you, Shay, we need more people on YouTube, Shay.
Because that's disrespectful. But see, it be the same
Yesterday I
niggas
did
that run
pretty
up on
good,
young
though, Shay. It was
people
about
and get
10 11
knocked
people
down.
in it on YouTube.
You know, it be niggas like Boosie that has been interested or been curious or somehow they
Now can y'all tell me this? Why do gay men think because when supposed straight black men say that they don't want to see gay things, why do they think that makes them gay? So
Never.
my YouTube is Where's Gucci Mane, link in bio. Man, I seen the meme they made a little. Did y'all see that? I think That's So Bold posted it. Let me show y'all. They done put the baby, y'all. Hey, it's over with. The baby might as well. It's over, like. I sent you on there, Shay. Child, they just sat up here and they done Photoshop, they done put the baby, and whoever did it did a wonderful job, I have to say. They done put the baby in Boosie's face. Y'all, it's this internet about to be crazy, y'all. It's about to be crazy. Yeah, ain't no nonsense. Y'all, make sure y'all go on my YouTube. I've been trying to go live with y'all on here, but I'm about to stop messing with y'all. I need y'all to go live with me on YouTube and make my chat bump. Yesterday, y'all did a great job. Y'all came over there. You know what I'm saying? The baby don't need another sacrifice. Hey, oh God, whoever did this, they did a one. It looked real. It looks real. It's the baby for me. It's the sass for me. It's the sass. My thing is with the gay community, they so happy to see their representation, which I would be happy too, but it's just like y'all pushing a plant and they don't even see what's going on. That's my point. What everything said, they dragging him too. What he done? Yeah. The baby ain't done. Neither is Boosie. Cause Boosie, like I told y'all, I think like I said, Boosie be on Fan TV, so I really feel like this is really another distraction, to be honest with y'all. It's a distraction. Like I'm not taking Boosie or this whole situation with the baby said seriously. I'm just doing a video on it just because it's a trending topic. But we can't take this seriously, y'all. I don't know why you ain't getting no notifications. Because from now on, I go live on here before I go live on there. So what I'm about to do, y'all, I'm about to... Boosie just pushing the vaccine. That's what I said. Like I'm telling y'all, this whole Boosie thing, don't take this shit seriously. We just talking shit about it forever. Because y'all know this really... Boosie gone. Boosie sold out. Also, like I said, Boosie was with Messy C a couple months ago. Boosie was with Messy C, so that's what I don't think Boosie homophobic. I think Boosie's pushing an agenda for a distraction. Young Pharaoh, we already was watching your shit, Young Pharaoh. Let's see what y'all said on my page. Let's go over to my page. Yeah, Boosie just ignorant, old school ignorant man. I'm sorry I deleted somebody's comment. I get all the notifications. Look, child, that's too much. Girl, we watched that video of Young Pharaoh yesterday, y'all. YP done. There is no more clout. There is no more clout. R. Kelly cartoon, The Case of Predator. Are straight men afraid of gays? Armand did a video. Are straight men afraid of gays? Do y'all think straight men are afraid of gays? I really would like for y'all to tell me this. Y'all think that? Y'all think straight men are afraid of gays? Yeah, Boosie definitely has changed over the years, period. If y'all really been paying attention. Like I said, it's the fact he on Blast TV for me. It's the fact he's on Blast TV for me. I don't understand, why would straight men should be afraid of gays? What are we, that's the narrative, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this year about to get real thick. This year about to get real thick. They about to be coming for your ass. So what y'all want to talk about today? Because I'm going to do my video on Ghetto Latinas. I got to write my list down. So come on, y'all. Let's compile our list so I can do this video. I'm going to end the live once we get our list. So we got Cardi B as a Ghetto Latina. And I'm doing them on, it's really non-black people who get passes type thing. So we're going to do Fat Ho. It's a fact. Fat Ho. Okay, we writing our list. Ebro. Rosenberg. Who else are people that benefited from our culture and don't do shit for our culture? Come on, let's talk about it. Regular on Fed. Anybody that's a regular, and that's what's interesting to me about Jamar. I don't even call him a Lord no more. About Jamar. You was on Fed TV all them years, that nigga ain't pay you shit, bitch. So anything you be saying, I be like, when you try to turn on Fed TV all of a sudden. But I remember when everybody was telling him, stop going on Fed TV. He's my friend. Vlad's my friend. That's all Fed Jamar used to say. Vlad's my friend. Oh, okay. Now you want to switch up. Oh, we could watch this real quick. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to give me some people. Y'all ain't helping me. I got Fat Ho. That's he number 2. Kwame getting repetitive. I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't watched any of his videos in a minute. Kwame getting really repetitive, even though I like the positive. Thank you, Justin Timberlake. Let's talk about it. That's a fact. Justin Timberlake benefited off our culture. Jennifer Big Booty Lopez. Who else has benefited from our culture that's non-black? Oh, Bruno. Oh my gosh. And you know they love Bruno Mars. You know they love Bruno Mars. Oh, you can't. What's going on with the WNBA player Bieber? Thank you. Justin Bieber. I'm going to tell y'all something. Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake are like one and the same to me, like child stars. The black community welcomed the men with open arms. Mulatto, because she is mixed race. Oh my God, I cannot stand Post Malone. Eminem. But the one thing, I mean, they did have videos of Eminem saying nigger, from my understanding. But the one thing I will give Eminem is that Eminem always gave credit to his black predecessors. That's the one thing I have to say. Eminem, I can't stand Post Malone, y'all. I don't know what it is about that dirty, that's a dirty looking motherfucker. Post Malone looks very filthy. G-Eazy, Jack Harlow. I just got hip to who that was yesterday, Jack Harlow. Ain't G-Eazy the one that won that Grammy over Kendrick Lamar and they said Kendrick Lamar deserved it? Oh my gosh. How could I forget Miss Prima Donna? DJ Culture Vulture. Oh my God. Thank you. So this is our list so far we have compiled. How could I forget about the great DJ Culture Vulture? Ooh, you know he's my fave. But I can't stand Post Malone, y'all. I don't know what it is about that dirty boy. I cannot stand. He just looks dirty. Drake is mixed race, and Drake did blackface. Thank you. French Montana. That's a good one. The black era. Y'all, it's something about him. Like, and it was the fact Allen Iverson said, I will not do the video. Okay? Remember he made that White Iverson and he asked AI to be declined for the culture. So somebody tried to go back and forth with me on YouTube because I said DJ Envy was not black. Both his parents are black. I said the same thing about Jason Lee. I'm gonna write DJ. We're gonna put asterisk DJ Envy. Angela Yee. Jason Lee. So we gonna do a video on these motherfuckers. I'm tired of these people. But see, I got to go pull up the problematic. Some of them I'm going to have to pull up the problematic clips. So this might not be up today. This probably be up no later than Gary Owen. He did marry a black woman, but now is divorcing the black woman. You are not John B. John B is loyal to his black queen. I said that somebody trying to swear up and down DJ Envy was black. I'm going to end my broadcast on YouTube.